Here's the 80 Pro, brand new. Don't. No! Whoa! What's up, my duckling? Quack quack, it's me, Fumb, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a banger, and today we're gonna review the SMOK RPM40 and the SMOK RPM80 PRO. Compare the two, see which one's better. In case you think I'm lying, here's the SMOK RPM40, here's the 80 Pro, brand new, unboxed. So we're gonna compare the two, see which one's better. I'm sure this is gonna win because this is supposed to be new and improved. So we're gonna try them out right now. But before I unbox and compare these beautiful vapes, if you want more vape reviews, vape unboxings, and to stay up to date to the latest vape information, subscribe down below to Fumb's channel. I promise you, you will not regret it. The ultimate SMOK vape, smoke. Some people are telling me it's pronounced smoke. I heard a lot of people say SMOK. A lot of vape store owners say SMOK as well. Really your preference. But for now I'm gonna call it SMOK because I'm used to that. But you can call it smoke, so don't worry. Alright, first and foremost, let's unbox this and see which one has more watts, battery capacity, so on, so on, so on, and see which one, you know, prevails in this battle.
Time to open up this bad boy.
Slip and slide. Let's see. Ooh, slide out, baby. Alright, that's the lid. Has a nice SMOK label on it. This is why I love this product. You know why? They got silica gel. This is so good for your vape. If you put this in your vape pod and vape it, you'll get the biggest hit of your life. Do not ever, ever, ever use silica gel in your pod. That's a terrible idea. I was just kidding. Don't. Time to open up the sexy vape. Okay, everything's falling out. Oh my god, look at that. No! Oh, I did it. I screwed it up again. I dropped my shit. Try that again. Now that I got cat hair all over it. Here's the device. Look how clean that looks. Comes with the cable and comes with the pod. Look at that. Got the screen on the front. This is definitely something else. So it does come with two pods and does come with a micro USB cable to charge your device. The SMOK RPM80 PRO takes an 18650 battery, which is usually a standard mod system battery. You can buy them at any vape shop. Put it at the bottom, and the SMOK RPM40 has an internal battery you just charge. SMOK RPM80, not the Pro, just the 80, does have a Type-C USB charging cable, and the battery is also internal. So if you want to get the one that has an external battery, the 18650 battery, the Pro is the way to go. They're both good. I just want to try something new, and I do have 18650 batteries lying around, so we're gonna try it in this bad boy, and it is called the Pro, so the battery Pro worlds. So one notable difference is the SMOK RPM80 is a little taller. The screen is the same size, still has the same kind of buttons. The pod mouthpiece is definitely different. Like, check that out, look at that. Really, really different, right? The charging slot for the USB is at the bottom, and the SMOK RPM40's at the bottom here as well. So that's not different. They got the up and down buttons right here, right? So that's cool. You can see there's more airflow on the device, which is really, really cool. And the design, I don't know what to say. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not complaining at all about it. So I'm gonna remove both pods, see what they kind of look like together. Pods, here are the pods. So the one on my right, so this is the SMOK RPM40 pod, and this is the SMOK RPM80 Pro pod. They definitely look different. It's a new design change. And the beautiful thing about these pods is that the coils that you use for the 40 are interchangeable with the 80. So that's really, really good. I do believe the 80 comes with a 0.17 ohm coil, a conical coil. Also comes with a 0.4 ohm coil with another pod. So it comes with two different pods. It comes with the RGC pod and the RPM pod. So the RPM pod, you could probably use the Nord coils and all that stuff. RGC pod, you can use like E-juice coils, so 0.17 and so on, so on, so on. So the inside of the device actually looks really different too if you look at them. New design change completely. The RPM80 has still 2 connection ports, but it has like more space inside. So one thing I forgot to mention, the SMOK RPM80 has 3000 milliamps of battery. Pro, depending on your 18650 battery, could have 3000, 4000, even 5000, depending on how long it lasts. But the one that does not have the external battery is 3000 milliamps. The pod size is about 5 to 5.5 milliliters on the RPM80 Pro, and the SMOK RPM40 has a 4.5 milliliters. So they did do a little bit upgrade in pod size. I mean, 4.5 milliliters was still a lot. It was still good. That's a big change. This has an IQR chip which fires faster and does charge your vape faster. This has an IQ80 chip which enhances the interface for users on the actual screen, does charge faster, and produces the best results for your vape. So the IQ80 chip is definitely the way to go because it is new and advanced. And then we're going to compare the two, the clouds, the interface on both of these, and see which one is the winner. I'm obviously going to fill up the pod with juice. I'm going to fill up the RGC mod with e-juice. I'm going to be using a peach juice. I'm going to let that soak while it reviews so I can vape it right out. One thing I also forgot to mention is that the filling system is still kind of the same, except the RPM80 has it on the top and the SMOK RPM40 has it on the side. So, you know, they're similar. I like that everything is interchangeable with coils, so if you did have a 40, you could just switch around, which is good. While this soaks, I'm going to test out the user interface for the 80. Press it 5 times, turn it on. It looks very similar to SMOK RPM40, which I'll show you in a second. Also shows your battery at the top right, which is a great feature, and you can also change the color, which is sweet. One thing I also forgot to mention is, of course, it's called SMOK RPM80 Pro or RPM80 because you can go up to a whopping 80 watts. That's unbelievable. That's good for the RGC pod because the coil is so small, it'll burn really, really fast. So if you want to burn it at a higher wattage, it'll work much better with e-juice and stuff. So you can change the color just like the SMOK RPM40, the up button or the down button. Change the colors like that, and then you can lower the wattage, go up, right? If you press both buttons at the same time, it locks it. Press it again, it'll unlock it. If you press the power button and the up button, it clears all your stats, your puffs, everything basically restarts, which is cool. And then, of course, if you press the power button 3 times, it will lock the button, so when you vape, it won't automatically fire. The power lock, press as much as you want, and it won't fire, it's saying it's locked. So if you want to unlock it, press it 3 times. Here they are, side by side. SMOK RPM80 and the SMOK RPM40. As you can see, the 80 has stats much more spaced out. You can see everything. It goes up to 80 watts, of course, and the SMOK RPM40 goes up to 40 watts, has all the displays here, the battery. It's pretty similar. I mean, the screens are very similar. Not much of a big change in there, so that's good that they kind of stayed consistent because the RPM40 screen was wicked. It was really good. The resistance range for the SMOK RPM80 is between 0.17 ohms and 2.5 ohms, so if you have any of those coils in that range, it's good for this device. Also, the SMOK RPM80 has a bunch of features on the device telling you when the device gets too hot, the coil is burnt. It tells you a bunch of things and it lets you know beforehand so you don't destroy your device. That's unbelievable. That's really, really important. You know, if you don't really know much about vaping and you want to try something cool, this is the way to go for sure. Like, they're both great devices, but this is obviously better. Battery size, pod size, the new chip it has, the prettiness of it. I feel like I'm at a
Freaking art gallery.
you know, it's nice, and I'm really looking forward to try this. So let's try this out right now. We're gonna try the clouds, the flavor. I put a peach juice in there, about 6 milligrams of nic. We're also gonna compare the SMOK RPM40 to the clouds and flavor of this, and then, you know, we're gonna max this baby out. SMOK RPM80 has a magnetic pod system, sucks right in, which is nice. I'll try this juice at 40 watts. SMOK RPM80 Pro cloud test right now. I can't believe it. I literally puffed for half a second, guys, and the cloud actually fills up my room. Look at this. Don't mind the coffee. And the flavor I'm getting out of this. I taste everything, guys. This is unbelievable. SMOK RPM80 is wicked. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna compare the clouds and flavor to the SMOK RPM40 and the SMOK RPM80 Pro. We're gonna start with the SMOK RPM40. Let's try this bad boy. Still, I'm vaping too much too fast. Gives you good clouds. The flavor is unbelievable. You know, I can't complain with this device. This was like the first device that was so big and had like an LED screen, and it was a pod mod, right? Definitely don't doubt this. Still good flavor, still good clouds. Now let's compare the clouds with this one. I vape half the time of the 40. I got bigger clouds, more flavor, some eye waters. SMOK RPM80 is the way to go, my ducklings. Now, we're gonna do our final steps to max this baby out. I'm gonna vape this as long as I can. I'm gonna cough, so laugh if you want, but here it comes. Ready? You hear that? Thank you, my ducklings, for tuning into this week's video. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Welcome to 2020. Vape reviews just keep piling in. You guys really like that puff bar review I did last week and a month ago. I'm gonna keep doing those reviews every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I'm excited to do another one for you guys. Also, look what just came in. Ho ho ho! The SMOK RPM80 kit. I can't wait to try this out as well. I'm gonna review that next week, so stay tuned for that. And in 2 weeks, I'll do another puff bar review, so that's gonna be excellent. And appreciate you guys so much. If you want more of these vape reviews, more of these vape unboxings, and to stay up to date to the latest vape information, subscribe down below to my channel. I promise you, you'll not regret it, and there's gonna be more great videos for you beautiful people. On that note, Fumb out. Fumb duck on the track, with a little rap. I'm here to celebrate, cause I did something great. Thanks to all of you. I've got a bunch of views. I hit 1K, and I'm here to stay.